Welcome back to Sailing with Lone Star. We are coming to you live from Europe. It has been so cool. We've been able to upload to you guys daily on the Daily Show because of Redport, which is this super cool antenna and a dome that you can put on the boat that makes it possible to have internet wherever you are. And people like us that are sort of blue-collar sailors can also have internet.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't see last week's episode, which was part 1 of the 2-part series of the recap of East Africa, it's because YouTube flagged us. We were answering the most asked question here on the channel right at the end, and then YouTube didn't really like it that much. So go over and check out that video from last week. But this week, we bring you part 2 recap of East Africa. It was an amazing trip. We learned so much, and we hope you enjoy this week's edition of Sailing with Lone Star.
Check out!
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Touchdown in Stonetown. Din lang po ni event na Bianca.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run.
The other room smells like rotting garbage.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, dive with my own doubts.
This guy doesn't want to leave me alone.
What a man. You, what's up?
He just keeps wanting me to buy something from him. I'm like, I don't want to buy anything. No, thank you.
You took a ticket to 1 kg.
No, thank you. I don't want to. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. This is what you have to deal with. Like every single person wants to just sell. And if you say no, they just keep. Look, he's like following me. Look, check.
You guy, man. Okay, man. Hakuna matata. Enjoy.
Hakuna Matata. Thank you. Still following. Check. Thank you, my friend. Hakuna Matata. Bye bye. Still coming.
And so am I. For those of you just finding out that we're in Europe, Little Miss was frozen in on the East Coast and Hurricane Irma came, so we needed a place to go because the visas were expiring in Africa and Little Miss was just too cold to go home to.
Sailing in Europe.
Yeah, we made a quick pit stop here in Europe and we're sailing on a beautiful boat and we cannot wait to show you guys. But what's coming up next on Sailing with Lone Star is some inland adventures. We're still sailing, we are still on the water, but you guys are gonna freak out. Okay, so this is gonna be the highlight of Bianca's world right now. We just spotted a guy with a monkey.
What have we got on boat? What are the...
His name is Rafiki, and he lives with us now.
Karibu! No, like I was expecting maybe a kitten or maybe a couple,
No.
but this is something else. Like, I mean, how?
Once again, we're in some heavy weather. Well, it's not heavy, we're in some big winds. And it's choppy and it's difficult sailing. We haven't used the engine.
If you ever think it's pointless, I will remind you that it's not.
Oh, it's got teeth! It's got teeth!
Look at the teeth.
Whoa! Look at the color on it too. Holy smoke!
We can breathe underwater. Nothing can hurt us anymore. And as long as we're together, it doesn't matter where we are.
So what you guys see in the next episode after this two-part series is something absolutely fantastic. We're taking you and the cameras behind the scenes on our inland adventures, and I'm taking Aubrey to do the most crazy things in South Africa. You guys are gonna love it. Stick around and let me know if you think that I could have done it more crazy and more scarier. I don't think so.
You know how we always say everything's bigger in Texas? That's a lie, my people. It is a little bit bigger in Africa.
Hope you guys enjoy it. East Africa, it's a little bit different.
It is.
You guys will definitely enjoy it, but it's hardcore. They say TIA, this is Africa. Oh, there's a rock right here, shit. Come up.
Oh wow. We're behind this little island trying to find a protected area for calm anchorage. We have not been sleeping. Woo! Oh. You okay?
Yep.
We just hit a rock.
Don't worry, it's not a big thing, it's not a big deal. What I will do is adjust the sailor. Oops. Rafiki wants to see what's cooking.
What's cooking, Rafiki?
Rafiki's really happy that there's some food action going. Rafiki, how was your first sail? Tell us about it. How was your first 45-mile sail?
Well, it was really tough. I mean, it was a lot of work and I fell asleep on the job.
You're not getting paid, Rafiki.
Oh, snap!
Beautiful sunrise. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. I'm so tired. Slept pretty good last night.
Okay, so this is if you fall overboard, then I'll fall in with you. So you won't drown, okay?
So now the two monkeys are tied to one another.
Okay, thank you.
Remember here where the water ends? There's more.
And this is what I thought sailing would be like when I first set off a few years ago. I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna need to have everything I'm gonna possibly need with me right now because this is living off the grid. Well, in the United States, in the Caribbean, in Europe, you can kind of find stuff, but Africa is completely different.
Which brings me to another question, Aubrey. What do you think Little Miss would have done in those waters?
I think we would have suffered.
Yeah, but not because of the sailing, because of how she's equipped, right?
Yeah, I wish that I would have gone with a little bit thicker rigging on Little Miss for some of the things that I like to do with her.
Okay, but we all know, and everybody that's been watching the channel knows that Little Miss was never meant to go around the globe. I know that you said you wanted to, but it was always to show people that you can get a dollar boat and sailing can be accessible to you. But now it seems like you don't want to just show people that sailing is accessible with just a dollar boat, but now you want to sail it to like different waters. So maybe we have to look into making her East Africa sailable.
I'm always imagining like where that boat could go. And now having Little Miss so close to my heart, whenever I'm at a place, I'm like, how would I get here with Little Miss? How would that little pink boat make it here? So
yeah, for one, you wouldn't have a windlass if I wasn't there, because I was...
my windlass.
You know, somebody once said to me,
I have to feed my windlass though.
Yeah. Have as little as possible on the boat that can break and that needs upkeeping and that you need to service. Apparently I don't need servicing, upkeeping, and she cannot break me because I was the windlass on Van's boat. So Van, that's all your problem. And your fault.
How do you say cat? And they speak Swahili. Paka? Paka fish? No.
Paka samaki.
Paka samaki. Paka samaki? No, paka samaki.
They think we're crazy.
We have to go meet the leader of the island and ask if we can look around and enjoy the island. We have to give him some kind of offering.
Some offering for a request to spend some time here.
Just kidding.
Hello, say hello. What's your name? Say hello. What's your name?
At the place where we arrived, the darkness fled from something.
So this has been so cool. Brings me to almost tears. This is the reason why I have wanted to sail and set off and see the world. To meet people like this.
A while longer, I need you like a child, and you can still my hunger. You take me to the outside.
How do you say?
Kima.
Kima. Say Kima. Monkey. Monkey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You took me by surprise. I did not see it coming.
Now that's sailing. That's even. Look at that. Look at that guy. Yay!
This is probably the saddest part of this video. We are going to miss Van Vanderpoop so much. And it's really hard to meet that perfect person that gets along with everybody on a tiny boat. We love him. What are you guys gonna miss about Van? I want you guys to comment what you loved about him and nominate somebody to come and be crew that is like Van. I need some of this action.
Yeah, Van, you're an awesome legend and we loved having you on the channel. If there's anybody awesome like Van out there, please make sure that you come sail with us. We're doing a short pit stop in Europe and then we're going back to the States and then we're sailing this little pink boat down the East Coast all the way. We'll be at the Annapolis Boat Show, we're going to be at the DC Boat Show, and we'll see you guys out there, and we hope that you've enjoyed the Africa episodes. and now going back to South Africa, and now the adventure really starts.
All right, you guys, say a prayer for me, and if you guys want to stick around, click the link below, check out Vimeo for the rest of this interview and finding out what our plans are, what we're doing, where we are now, and all of that exciting, amazing stuff.
Check out The Daily Show, you'll get all the information there.
Every day, my face, I'm tired of it.
Me too.
All right,
ciao.
bye.
Forgot the feeling. In my face, it's so well needed. Life will take care of the rest. Biking alone in the sunset, through the canal, so the mindset I needed. Yeah, I needed. Oh, let's freeze time, gather around, watch the sun go down. Oh, in summertime.
Alone for an hour, and this is what I get back to.
Sorry, we sunk the boat!
Aubrey,
Yes,
explain to me what's going on.
we zigged when we should have zagged.
And there's a monkey on the couch.
Create that feeling. The sun on your skin, as great as breathing. Filling the spaces within. Running around, are we there yet? Music is not where we all met. Oh, let's freeze time, gather around, watch the sun go down. Oh, in summertime. Soaking up the sun, cruising around in this crazy town. Oh, just you and I. Just you and I. Let's freeze time. Oh, in summertime. Soaking up the sun, cruising around in this crazy town. Oh, just you and I. Just you and
Okay, so now we're moving.
It is raining outside and we're still in bed. We don't wanna wake up yet, no. 'Cause I just wanna stay there right next to you, baby, yeah. 'Cause we both deserve this time. All work, no play, it's like we're running away. And we can't stay in our beds all day. 'Cause we both deserve it all. Maybe we can sleep in and skip work today. Then I'll make you scrambled eggs.
See if I can get stung by a lionfish. You need help on the boat?
No, it's fine. I just, don't worry about the hand, lovey. Just give me the pain tablets.
Give him the pain
as soon as
tablets,
possible.
okay? Okay, 3.
Yes, please.
Okay, there you go.
If I use my hand.
Oh, wow.
I zoomed in, okay?
It's like a needle. It's crazy.
Can't get a hold of my obsession. I just want you in my possession. Never giving up, no fight. Not letting you out of my sight. Never giving up this time for real. Oh, wake up, break up. Wake up, break up. Never giving up, no fight. Not letting you out of my sight. Wake up, break up. Never been good at show discretion. It's not my thing, nor my profession. Never giving up, no fight. Not letting you out of my sight.
Been a raw, long, hard, tough day on the ocean. The sun coming down heavily, but it's the end of our trip. Unfortunately, it's been great.
Bye, Talisker.
Yeah, the other rope is broken.
Fun trip. You sad? You happy? Yeah, it was a fun trip, huh?
Did you like this video? Please subscribe. Think about becoming one of our Patreon family.
For all the behind the scenes of these girls, what they're doing on the boat, the uncut and the full version, go check them out on Vimeo.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week on Sailing Miss Lone Star.
Maybe we'll make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere.